So yet another ranked seasons game, yet another good one, man. This one was definitely down to the wire. How many videos have I posted where it's just been close games, extra innings, and all this craziness going on? So this one was definitely good again. I enjoy playing these games, man. I'm probably the #1 person who enjoys these close games all the way down to the wire, man. This makes this game 10 times more fun. I don't really like blowing anybody out because usually when that stuff goes on, somebody usually gets the shit end of the stick, right? Like somebody will always be, everything they'll put in play will be a hit, and then your opponent will be doing the same hitting wise as you. They just can't find any holes, or yeah, they just can't get any base hits or anything. But Matt Garza was on the mound again. He actually wasn't in the rotation for the past 2 weeks or something. Probably not that long, but around a week he wasn't in the rotation, so he's back in. I think I put him in for Lester in the rotation because after that last performance I had with Lester, man, it wasn't looking too good. I really didn't want to use Lester again, and then somebody to just tee off on me to begin the game, and I'd have no hope in hell of coming back. But I've done very well with Garza every single time I've pitched with him pretty much, so I'm not complaining every time he does take the mound. This guy Jacob deGrom on the mound too, and he's still an 89 overall. I think some of his stats actually went up, but the reason why he didn't go to a diamond is because one of his stats went down too, so I kind of balanced out. I think his Ks per 9 and what was it, hits per 9 went up. I may be mistaken by saying that, but I'm pretty sure one of his stats went down, so that's kind of why he didn't go to a diamond. But I thought he was going to go to a diamond for sure. I think he's going to go to a diamond for sure at some point in time. And who else? Yeah, Chris Sale was moved up to a 95, which was well-deserved. I honestly, God, think his velocity should be higher. Call me crazy, call me whatever you want, but I think Chris Sale's velocity should be higher than, what is it, 83? It should be around, 87, 88, high 80s at least, man. Chris Sale is just out here dealing in every game. He's untouchable, man. He's legitimately untouchable. I would rather have Chris Sale than Clayton Kershaw any day of the week. You call me crazy for saying that too, but I would rather have Chris Sale on the mound as a lefty than Kershaw in my rotation any day of the week. Chris Sale is just a beast, man. I mean, Kershaw is obviously a beast too. He has that, he has those nasty breaking balls and all that shit, but Chris Sale has that heat. The slider is almost untouchable if you ask me, but I may be an idiot. I am an idiot. I know I'm an idiot, but I'm just saying Chris Sale seems to be somebody who I would rather have than Kershaw in my rotation. If I was ever able to choose between the two, which I would never do unless it was in MLB The Show. But getting into this game, this guy is getting his first base hit, ripping one down the first base line with the Reds, Griffey, and that's a stand-up double. So this guy is somebody in scoring position with nobody down. Buddy Bell is in this guy's lineup too, so Buddy Bell is 100% my kryptonite. Everybody who uses Buddy Bell seems to do well, which is why I understand why people are saying I should get Buddy Bell. But to be honest, there's other collections I kind of want to do rather than the Rangers at this point in time. And yeah, I'm still trying to do that Eddie Matthews player epic as well. And since they did release a lot more breakout players, that's looking like it's going to be more of a possibility. But I am able to get out of this inning with no damage done. I'm able to get the last guy swinging at a slider down and away, so that ends that inning. So now in the top of the 4th inning, this guy Granderson in his lineup. And I know a lot of people want to see me use Granderson again back in the starting lineup because I was doing very well. Strike 3. Strike 3. That also should happen every single day of the week. That's strike 3. And then, of course, next pitch, he turns on an inside fastball, and that one is sent deep. So Granderson is getting this guy the lead in this game. He's going up 1-0 with Freeman coming to the play right after him. So another threat at the dish from what I've been seeing lately. But Jesus, man, I don't even know what's going on behind the plate. Can't get any of these calls lately, but I'm not complaining, man. I'm just saying that seems to be the case. And, a little consistency would be good. But I'm able to get Freeman swinging at an inside slider to end that inning, so he's only able to get 1 run. So bottom of the 4th rolls around. I only have 1 hit so far, but I was making some solid swings. Not every single time I was coming to the plate was, what should have been a base. I'm not going to be one of those guys saying that every single time I hit the ball it should be a hit or anything, but I was, making some good swings. But I do only have 1 hit on the board, so the offense isn't getting off to a good start. But like I said, that usually happens. Not usually, but it does happen sometimes. And when it does happen, I find that, around the late innings, it'll start to pick up. The squad. What did I just say? The squad will start to heat up eventually, and the bats will just be unstoppable. But Garza was dealing on the hill, man. He was dealing, and that always seems to be the case when Garza's on the mound. That 12-6 curve is just filthy. I mean, it'll start off at your head, and it'll land down by your ankles, but with 2 down, he's able to get a base hit with Buddy Bell right up the gut, and that really sucks because there was 2 down, so now DeGrom is in. Would have been nice if DeGrom led off the next inning, so it could have been a possible, easy first out. But, I mean, you would think no damage would be done, even though he did get a 2-out base hit with Buddy Bell in this inning, so obviously I'm looking to get this final out. And at this point in time, it was in the middle innings, but, the way this game was going, it wasn't really looking good for the squad because, yeah, like I said, I was making some good swings at times, but I wasn't really able to get anything going. When I did get people on base, I found, I was just grounding into double plays and just wasn't able to do anything clutch, which I guess is just typical me at this point in time. Can you believe that? What the hell is that? I thought that was foul at some point. I thought that was clearly foul, but I guess it wasn't. Guess I'm just blind. And that goes down as a base hit. That was with Ian Kinsler. So now Miguel Sano is in. So trying to keep Sano from hitting a moonshot, man, because if this guy was going to go up a couple runs in this game, it would most likely be all said and done unless, miracles would happen. I haven't really been doing a good job of coming back in games. I guess I should say late in games, because when I go down around the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning, I'm not really able to come back. But if it's only in the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd inning, I'm usually able to claw my way back and make it an interesting game. But that needs to change, man. The squad needs to... I need to get some clutch hitting out of the squad late in games because that seems to be the case. When I do go down in these games late, I'm not able to fight my way back. But ever since I put Johnny Bench back in the lineup, he hasn't done anything. So I really don't want to put Lucroy back in the lineup, and they did release a couple other catchers, Yan Gomes, Chris Iannetta, but those cards aren't anything special if you ask me. Chris Iannetta and Yan Gomes are just cards you want to use against lefties, if you want to use them at all, because both of them I think have very bad vision. I think Yan Gomes' vision is only 50-something, Chris Iannetta's is in the 40s. And both of their contact stats versus righties are pretty bad. I think Yan Gomes' contact versus lefties is very good. It's in the 90s. But I'm still looking to get another catcher, and Jorge Posada seems to be the catcher everybody wants to get. And I'm definitely going to try and do the Yankees collection at some point in time. But I think I said this earlier in this video. I'm looking to do other collections and just get other players before I do that. But I definitely need a catcher, man, because it seems like I really don't want to use my Diamond Dynasty player either, because I know a lot of people are saying just use your Diamond Dynasty player, but I really hate using my Diamond Dynasty player. I'm not even going to lie. I really don't enjoy using my Diamond Dynasty player, and it seems like everyone uses their Diamond Dynasty player at catcher or just wherever it is. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it seems like everybody is using their Diamond Dynasty player, and I really don't want to use mine. I'm just trying to get, actual players and trying to get a full squad of, actual people. Really don't want to use my Diamond Dynasty player unless it's just for something stupid. Like in 16, I just used him as a joke pretty much. And yeah, I just want to get another catcher who can do something, man. Lucroy can't do anything, and it seems like Johnny Bench isn't able to do anything either, even though Johnny Bench was doing pretty solid when he did join the squad. But this is late. This is late in this game, and it's the bottom of the 7th inning. There's still only 1 hit on the board, and that was from Troy Tulowitzki. And yeah, I put him back in the lineup too, because Barry Larkin seems to be a lost cause. I'm not really sure why that's the case, because I'm not sitting here striking out every single time he comes to the plate or anything. I make pretty decent swings. But Barry Larkin just seems to be one of those cards you can't get hits with. But I'm able to get my second base hit of this game with Griffey. So that would be the guy who would get something going in this game, you would think. But unfortunately, I'm going down looking with Freeman in the next at-bat. So after that, man, I kind of packed it in. I'm not even going to lie. I was just sitting there saying, you know what, I'm only down by 1 run in this game. But by the way things were going, it wasn't really looking good. I'm not even sure what the hell that was. I didn't even think I was going to have to dive for that. But I made a late decision to do so, and then this guy is getting a double to begin this inning, and then Granderson was actually up next. And it was a good decision on my part to intentionally walk him, because there's no chance I wanted to pitch to Granderson again after what he did earlier in this game. Granderson is the difference so far in this game, has the solo shot. But I'm able to get Kinsler to strike out for the last out of this inning. So now we are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Troy Tulowitzki is in, and he is just grounding one to shortstop. So Lindor, he is walking. So maybe we can get something going. But Johnny Bench is in, so this isn't somebody I would want up at the plate. But there's still only one down, so all I need to do is just not hit and do a double play. That's the only thing that cannot happen in this situation. But by the way things were going in this game, it was looking like I couldn't get any luck. And then what a surprise, Johnny Bench is grounding into the inning-ending double play. So I'm not, like after this, I was just leaned back on the couch and I was just saying, fuck it. Fuck it. This game is over. After that solo shot from Fred McGriff, yes, that was a bad pitch selection. Everybody, cue the people giving me heat for bad pitching. Again, cue it. So after that solo shot, he's going up 2-0 in this game. And bottom of the 9th rolls around. Luis is off the bench. And I found that this guy was kind of struggling out of the gates in the 9th inning. He was struggling out of the gates to find the strike zone. So I was taking a couple pitches, trying to get a walk, because it seemed like the squad couldn't get anything going with the bats. So now Brantley is in. Couple batters later. So all Brantley needs to do is one swing of the bat. One swing of the bat can tie this game up. And Brantley will be the hero. This is the #1 player I want in the lineup because of this. A situation where this would occur, somebody on base in the bottom of the 9th inning, and Brantley being Brantley, he is just clutch.
Home plate. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Granderson going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
How in the hell did that happen? Seriously, how did that, out of every single time I've ever said how the hell did that happen, this is when I mean it the most. How in the hell did that actually happen? I didn't think there was 1% of a possibility that I would come back in this game, and the next guy coming to the plate is Arenado. He's taking the walk. So now Griffey is in, and he is finding the hole. So this is what I would, think would maybe happen late in this game, was the bats would possibly come alive, and it seems like that's the case. Brantley gets the game-tying 2-run shot. A couple batters later, Griffey gets the single. So now 2 guys are on. I don't know what it is. I can't seem to get one check swing in this game, man. I'm not sure why that is. But either way, I go down swinging with Tulowitzki. All I needed to do with Tulowitzki was just send something up the gut, just get a base hit. And I could have possibly walked this game off, but he is able to get the leadoff single. I think that was with Buddy Bell, but he's making a crucial mistake. He obviously thought that wasn't going to be as well blocked as it was, and he's trying to take off for second base, getting him going back to first base. So now Lofton is in the bottom of the 11th, and Lofton is held off the board at this point in time, which that's the case for almost everybody in the lineup. So no big surprise at this point in time in the game, but with an 0-2 count, Lofton is sending one to left field, and that is going to be a stand-up double. You know that for a fact with that speed, so let's go, boys. Let's do something. Brantley is in. I agree. You don't want to pitch to him. He's a beast. You don't want to pitch to Brantley. He is a machine. Arenado was able to advance the runners. So now 2 guys are in scoring position. Only need 1, though. He's walking Griffey. I don't blame him either. So it's all on Karros' shoulders. It's all on you, buddy. This needs to happen. If this guy was gonna get out of this inning with no damage done, bases loaded, only 1 down, this would be crazy. So all Karros needs to do, just don't hit into a double play. That's all that can happen right now. He's hitting one back to the pitcher. Just throw it home. He throws it to first. He throws it to first. He threw it to first base, which should have been an easy out at home plate. Who knows with this game and all the animations and shit. But that's one of the ugliest wins I've ever seen. Either way, it was definitely tense. Definitely tense up until the late innings of this game. I mean, man, the offense really didn't get much going until around the 9th inning, to be honest. 8th inning, actually. But still, man, able to get the ugly win in this game. Probably shouldn't have from what I just saw. But that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, and I will see everybody in the next video.